girls with their nails done now.
Right, so hey guys, and welcome to another Coastal Rider video. I'm Adam, and this is another Coastal Rider video. As you may notice, it's a slightly different type of format to the video. I've got a new camera that I'm using, and hopefully you enjoy it, because it's the Drift Ghost S. It's taken me a while to try and fit it onto my helmets, so hopefully you do enjoy the quality of the videos. And I'm going all the way over to Southampton today, so it's a nice long ride. Hopefully, I am hoping that my camera doesn't fall off on me, because it's not that secure, just to say that. So I am hoping it ain't going to come off. But if it does, then it's a random guy just randomly talking to himself with no camera and no purpose whatsoever. But I will be taking it a bit slow today. It's a lovely, lovely day. So, using the TomTom to try and find my way over to Southampton, even though I've gone there a fair amount of time. So, hopefully you've had a nice Christmas. I'm really hoping that you've had a nice Christmas, because it seems like a really nice day today. I'm actually riding out on Christmas Day. So, as some of you who may live locally may recognise this road, it's Lyndhurst Road, which is going all the way from Christchurch, well, Somerford, to Lyndhurst. That's the reason for the name of the road. It's a very long, very treacherous road, especially when it's dark or has been raining, as it has been. So, oh, my bike made it up this hill, yay! Still on the Lexmoto Isca. The Lexmoto Isca, I just love it, absolutely love it. Sorry if you hear any knocking, it is currently my bag straps. I am looking at getting a new motorbike bag, so there won't be any sort of excess flapping out in the wind. So, just heading into Hinton, which is in the New Forest. This is now technically part of the New Forest. So, I'll be riding through quite a lot of parts of the New Forest. I'll be going down Bewley Road, which is on the way to Bewley Motor Museum, and having a nice little ride down there. And no nod back, brilliant. This is what I like about riding. Like, you nod to some people and they don't nod back. I don't understand why. Quite busy on the road for a Christmas day. I think quite a lot of people are going to visit their families. Random topic of the day is how you guys cope in the winter. I've always sort of been riding throughout the whole entire year. I actually started my CBT last year in September. Passed that with flying colours. Well, I tell a lie, I sort of didn't pass it that well, because my clutch control apparently wasn't that good, but we had a bike which had a faulty clutch, so they sort of wrote it off and basically said, yeah, you passed with flying colours. And what I like is going long distances, especially when it's a lovely day like today. Have you seen how beautiful it is? Brilliant! I love it. So, just actually now properly in the New Forest. We've got the retreat just down there. There it is. So, we've got the retreat. It's a lovely part of the New Forest. It's very famous. Everyone knows that it's actually technically not new. It's been around for thousands of years, so it's not a new forest. But once William the Conqueror came here, it then actually gained, well, it gained the new title, shall I say, as the New Forest, because for him it was new, and the trees, for trees' sake, are quite new actually. I think the oldest tree is a good couple of thousand years old, but for a tree that's not that old, and there's not many people trying to knock them down or anything like that, so we don't have a problem with deforestation as much. And my heart does go out for all of the people in Australia at the moment with the forest fires and God knows what else. But yeah, we're properly right now in the New Forest on a lovely Christmas day, and I do hope that the quality of the videos are coming through really nicely. As I can still tell, my camera is still attached to my helmet, which is brilliant. It means that Gorilla Glue yes, I did use Gorilla Glue on a helmet. I know, I'm a little bit of a rebel. It does mean that the Gorilla Glue held up. Hopefully it's actually not recording my feet. I didn't actually check the angle of the camera prior to getting it on, so it may be recording my feet, and if it is, you're just having a 2-hour long video of me just and my feet, so enjoy. If it is, then I am sorry. I'll just put a little disclaimer in the video saying that I didn't adjust the camera prior to setup. So just gone past the turn off for a motorcycle museum, which is it's a lovely motorcycle museum. Has a little sort of petting zoo and everything nearby. I've been there a couple of times. I actually went there within a week of getting my Lex Moto Isca, and had a couple of people ask me what type bike that is. And yeah, I absolutely love this bike. It's for a little cheap 125, around about £1,600, which isn't much for a 125 when it's got all the bells and whistles, apart from the speakers, which no one needs speakers on a bike. Please, Lex Moto, listen, no one needs speakers on a bike. Pointless, absolutely pointless. If you need a speaker, get yourself a Bluetooth speaker. Job done. Rant over. So yeah, it is a lovely day. And what I love about this bike, it's got you a gear indicator for under £1,600. Gear indicator, got the clock there, which seems to always drift, I don't know why. And you've also got your speed, obviously, rev counter. You've got the full shebangs, shall I say. So here we are, just in the middle, like the proper middle of the New Forest. The New Forest is massive. It covers such a wide area. It's such a lovely time to go through. Apart from the fact my legs are a little bit frozen because I didn't put my thermals on underneath, which is silly of me. It's a really nice little ride today. And when I say nice, I mean really nice. Apart from the wind, if you hear any wind in the background, I am sorry. I'm going to go away. So now we're going downhill. I can go 60 miles per hour. I'm probably going to end up breaking the speed limit. Oh, broken the speed limit by 1 mile per hour. Still 1 mile per hour. Yes, so hopefully you do like the quality of the videos. I will be doing a fair amount of post-processing to try and make it a little bit better, and hopefully the camera hasn't died on me. Didn't check that part, but I did charge the batteries throughout the night, but I think I might have left one on by accident, and if I did, that's a massive mistake on my behalf. But yeah, it's a lovely ride out. I'm actually surprised that today's been one of the nice days, because the last couple of days, it's been awful. As they've seen in the videos, I've been having non-stop, absolute non-stop rain. Yesterday it wasn't supposed to rain, but it did. Typical. Today it's supposed to be sunny. No clouds in the sky. As you can see up there's no clouds in the sky whatsoever. And it's a really lovely little ride out. I am currently trying to follow my parents off to my uncle's, so fingers crossed I should be able to see them soon, if they haven't gone way too ahead of me. Unfortunately, it just feels like my sat-nav sort of disappeared. I'm actually sort of trying to talk in between when my sat-nav is talking, but at the moment it seems to have sort of disappeared. But then again, I'm just going to follow this straight road. As you can tell, it's ridiculously long, and the only option to go is straight, or around a couple of corners. So I have seen a video recently. The video that I've recently seen is about the concept of counter steering, and what happens when you fail to recognise the concept of counter steering. And it brings back to you how you sort of counter steer on a bike, because after a certain speed, I think it's around about 10 miles per hour, you need to start counter steering. So basically you push left to go left, you push right to go right. So it's a little bit of a weird concept. Some people don't understand, especially those coming from a car where you have to turn left to go left, you have to turn right to go right. I do love this bike. It's only a 5-speed. I feel like it really does want a 6-speed, because once you get up to that higher speed, especially if you're going straight, it's just screaming out for a little bit more. Either that, or just change the gearing a little bit, because it just seems like a capable bike. I believe the engine is based off a Honda, so you never know. But yeah, hopefully you do like the quality of the video, and hopefully my camera hasn't flopped off somewhere and is now being run over. I'm really hoping that part, because it's a quite expensive camera. So yeah, it's lovely, and thanks ever so much for everyone who's subscribed at the moment. 18 subscribers. Last time I checked, I was only in single digits, and then I checked this morning, 18. Which, to be honest, I was not expecting. The absolute support and everything for such a small channel is unbelievable. I can't believe it. Every single one of you, I wish I could go out and meet up with you guys. Lovely VW Polo right in front of me. Don't normally see the old ones. I think that's a Mark II, maybe. Mark II Polo. You've got that lovely smell of an old engine where catalytic converters didn't really have to exist. And when they did, they were sort of really bad. I love that smell. Sort of reminds me of my old bike. For those who are wondering, my old bike was actually a Suzuki GZ125 Marauder. I think some people don't even realise this is actually a road. But, yeah. Go really nice and slow for the pony. Yes, they are New Forest ponies. I wouldn't recommend going up to them and petting them, because they are wild animals and they could rip your hands off if they needed to. But yeah, we are now in technically what they class as New Forest, literally. So I'm going to have to move real slow past Horsey or Pony. I'm not too sure if you actually see many riders in the New Forest. Should have called myself a New Forest rider instead of a coastal rider, but I live more near the coast. That's why I love where I live, because it's the coast and the New Forest within like really close distance of each other. Just making sure I've got my strap on. Should have rephrased that. Didn't mean strap on as in, you guys are dirty enough, you can probably guess what it is. So yeah, it's a lovely, lovely, lovely part of the New Forest here. This is towards Bewley. It is called Bewley Road, so it's towards Bewley, the Motor Museum, as some people may know. It is the place where sort of the original Stig outfit was, where the James Bond cars go. What else? A lot of Formula 1 cars. The Chitty Chitty Bang Bang from the movie. It's actually now at Bewley Motor Museum. You've got a lovely little monorail that goes through the Motor Museum itself, and it also goes through the gardens and everything, and the gardens are beautiful. It's a really lovely part of the UK, and if you are down the south coast, feel free to visit. It's quite expensive to go in, but it's definitely worth it, especially if you haven't been before. It's really, really worth it. A good time to go is during November, because they do a really good fireworks display which is timed to music. So you hear the music and you see the fireworks. I feel like what they do in London, which is really good. So yeah, it's still a lovely part of the New Forest. There's still idiots who are walking on the road, but if they want to get run over, it's their bloody fault. But I do like Bewley Road. Haven't been down this way before. Because normally when I go to see my uncles, I go in the car. I don't currently drive, but my parents do. So does my sister. So they normally go by the motorways. I know my sister recommended to go in this way, and I can see why. That was a pothole. So yeah, I can actually see why, and as you can see, it's a beautiful part of the country. And it's quite surprising. There are parts of the country which have this on your doorstep. If you didn't know better, you'd probably think it's in America. But if I was in America, I would be on the wrong side of the road right now. Or am I? And I wouldn't have this accent because the American. But it's a lovely part of the country. It genuinely is. It's sort of, the way I see it, is almost UK's Route 66. I know a lot of people say that the place up by Scotland, they've got a route around there which is just like Route 60, basically Scotland's own Route 66. And to be honest, if I lived up Scotland, I would be doing that pretty much every single day, because it is a beautiful, beautiful road. A little bit windy, but you get so much of a view, which is unheard of, really. And I don't see why a lot of people spend a lot of money on going to other places in the world when you have this on your doorstep. So as you can see, it's just a vast open land. And it's quite hard to think that this is not only along the south coast, it's also near a massive city. So this is on the way to Southampton, and as some people may know, Southampton is a huge dock. It's one of the main import docks for the UK. Pretty much as soon as you go there, you'd notice there's sort of miles and miles of container ships and stuff like that. And if you're to get a cruise, more than likely it would come from Southampton. And if you guys are into your history, you may know that one of the famous cruises, which sank, if you can guess what it is already, then you know history. If you haven't, it is the Titanic. That came and departed from Southampton, which unfortunately is one of the worst things that happened in history. But now, due to global warming, yes, it's a controversial thing, due to global warming and a track who wants to go 30 in a 40 zone. I feel like overtaking him, but he's now speeding up, so instead of playing around with your lunch, please drive. I know it's Christmas Day, I know you like seeing a pretty little ponies, but people have places to go and turkey to eat. Oh, love turkey. Actually, nah, turkey is not the best. I think the best still, and it may sort of make some people disagree, I think it's a toss-up between gammon, lamb and pork. Pork because you can get the crackling. Oh, I love a bit of crackling. And it sort of makes alright gravy. Beef gravy is the best out there because you get, in effect, like beef drippings. Ooh. Well, look at me talking about food on a motorbike. I'm like a hairy biker. I think I've got the weight for it. Yeah, if you haven't seen my belly, it's huge. But yeah, to be honest, if you have roast dinner, chicken, lamb, I think basically a roast dinner in a whole, can't go wrong. Like, if I was to be given anything as a dinner, I'd probably choose a roast dinner with every single meat on there, because I'm a meaty guy. Or steak. Ooh. Now I'm going to have a debate in the comments now, what, like how you like your steak cooked. Do you like it rare, blue, medium rare, medium, well done, black, charcoal, as hard as steel? Or do you not even like it properly cooked? Like, worse than blue. Basically, it's seen a flame from about 2 feet away. Or 2 miles. So, here... Oh, I haven't seen a stop sign in bloody donkey's years. Is that pony sleeping? I think they sleep... I don't know, actually. Do ponies sleep stood up? Oh, I'm going to have to look that up. Tell you what, that's going to be the title of today's video. Do ponies sleep stood up? But yeah, as you can see, it's a lovely... I like how sort of a little bit windy this road is. It's not over the top and it's not too straight, so you've got a little bit of interest in this road. I think they do it on purpose, so it actually sort of makes you pay attention, because if it's a long road that's straight, you're going to go well, I've paid attention to this road for a little while, and then pay attention to my phone, and then there's something right in front of you, boom, you've killed a horse. So yeah. Right, that's a bloody cattle grid. So hopefully I wouldn't be that far away from where I actually need to go. Come on, mate. I need to go straight ahead, basically. Am I following the right direction? This is Dibden. Well, at least I found a Tesco's. That's a good part. Hello! No, you ain't going to say hello back. Ah! I'm crazy on a motorbike, you can probably understand that. Hopefully you have enjoyed this video, and hopefully that bloody sun over there, can't complain. I haven't seen it for a long time, so I've actually forgotten what it is. I thought it was a UFO as soon as I came up. So yeah, hopefully the sun hasn't actually affected the video. And another guy who hasn't nodded back. Yeah, so hopefully this annoying yellow dot in the sky called a UFO hasn't ruined the video. And I know for a fact the last time I checked my camera hasn't fallen off. So yeah. And people still seem to walk along the road. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, please smash that like button until it actually doesn't work anymore. And yeah, I do really hope that you enjoyed the video, because it takes a while to edit. Tell a lie, doesn't take much time at all. Have you seen my videos recently? They ain't edited. Yeah, so if you like this video, please subscribe as well. It does mean a lot to me.